You choose what you're looking for, because what you look for, you find.
You have to be able to really see it clearly, crystal clear what it is that you want to achieve. You have to establish a timeline for it, when you're going to do it by, to create that sense of urgency for yourself.
Do you want to be bigger? Do you want to be better? Then be better. In fact, be the best. I'll say it again. Be the best.
See, you want to be successful, well, then you got to prove yourself. You got to push through the dirt. In order to get to where you want to go, you got to put yourself under some stress, though. See, stress is necessary.
Number one, you've got to work on yourself. It's very important that you engage in an ongoing process to develop you. Spend more time on yourself than what you've been spending. It's very important. You owe that to yourself.
Push yourself further. There's no reason you can't have the dream that you want. None. The only person holding you back is you.
Go into the gym and you want to like train like an animal in there, it takes intensity, right? You got to go in there and you just got to kick ass. You got to like have this warrior mentality and just attack the gym.
How many of you always wanted to do something, know you could have done it, but for some reason still didn't do it?
It takes courage to be successful. It takes courage to win. People don't talk about people that don't win. If you win, they're going to talk about you.
You got to work out, watch what you eat, produce, cut out the bad foods, and then eat good and rest.
Because your journey will not be easy. It doesn't matter what family you come from, what city you come from, or what your goal is. You're going to be faced with challenges again and again and again, and they won't let up. They'll just get bigger, and you'll have to get better at handling them.
Because it's the only way that you get things done. Discipline is just one of those required elements. You have to have it. You have to start, right? You have to start, and through time, through repetition, you get better at something. You do something long enough, pretty soon you don't have to think about it anymore. It starts to become automatic.
You are in control of everything. And if you decide to change, you can change.
What is it that truly turns you on? Will you have the courage to pursue it? Because it's really a game of courage.
So saying, you know, okay, I know what my goal is and it's clearly defined, but if you don't put that timeline, then you can put it off for tomorrow. And that's what we all have a tendency to do. It's tomorrow, or it's going to be next Monday. Monday's like the magical day. But what's something that I can do immediately? That's the most important part, or at least one of the critical parts of goal setting, is you have to clearly define what your goal is, and then you have to create a deadline for yourself.
A lot of people are very curious about success, and everybody wants it, but very few people are willing to give the sacrifices and the effort and actually push through the pain that's required in order to succeed.
There is no way that you can achieve anything great without running into obstacles. Success isn't on the vertical plane, it's on the horizontal plane. That you need those problems, because that takes you to the other side of the chart, which is progress. So if you're comfortable, you're not going to be motivated. I'm sorry, you're not. You have to be uncomfortable in order to motivate yourself to change.
You keep pushing towards your goal, you know? I mean, there's nobody that can tell you, you know, to stop doing what you're doing, that you're never gonna make it.
Do everything in your power so that you are eventually gonna hit your goals and be great.
This is a physical sport, and if you want it, you gotta go get it. You gotta play hard for it. Listen to me, if you work for it, if you're willing to put in that sweat, that blood, and those tears, baby, I'm telling you, you can have what you want, be what you want, do what you want. Are you hearing me?
You honor the fact that it is hard, and you don't complain about it, and you don't avoid it. You just know that that difficulty and that challenge and that frustration, it's part of the process. It is inevitable, it is unavoidable.
Ask yourself, what's blocking you? What's preventing you from acting? Why don't you have the courage to handle that? Why won't you face that? What are you running away from? What kind of avoidance behavior are you engaged in?
You're not gonna be successful if you don't put all your effort into one thing. You ain't gonna make it, man. Success is difficult. The road to success is always under construction.